Good with the chat. About to get started in a minute. Yeah. All right. Who you play? What? Whoa! What up, woo? What's up with you, bruh?
And the Canes will put Toney.
Yeah, I was on Madden last night.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
WWE. Oh my. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. Out across the 30 mark. Down.
I don't know about that WWE, man.
10-yard gain.
I ain't gonna hold you on that.
I'm making sure that their star touched the ball and felt the game early.
And how about the defense?
Scared? No, I don't watch WWE no more.
You're going to feature him the first play. You give up a play to him. That D sees him there scratching his head and saying some words that I can't say on the airway.
Alabama pushing the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines.
If I had somebody to play with, yeah, I'll play more MK.
Back to pass. Bring in the heat.
If I can get my boy Foe back on it,
Comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 20.
because they used to be me and Foe game.
And I think that time he
Playing
was
MK.
trusting his pocket
Him and
awareness
Dosey.
and his arm a little
So if
bit
I can
too
get
much.
both of them back on
You
there,
gotta remember, you're one of the best
I'll be on
athletes in
MK
the
more
country
often.
playing your position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And
Yeah,
listen,
we can
the
play.
Defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
He unleashes a long one. And it's caught inside the 20. Perhaps a touchdown.
Come on, man.
At the 17. It's great to spread the ball around and fool him, but
PS5.
dude, feed him, and they are.
That is incredible.
That guy is a problem. I mean,
That's incredible.
Talented out wide, hard to cover. Go to him once, go to him twice. Shoot, let's go to him a third time.
Snagged in the middle. It's Horton. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and
Yep.
they're set up. Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Back to pass. It's Simpson. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Bama! They put the first points on the board. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So the kick goes out of bounds and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive.
Oh my. You having a bad day there, buddy.
They'll go to the ground. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down.
Running so slow, man.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Catch in the middle, it's Daniels. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the D.
Oh, you know, 504 killer, man. What's up, man?
10 for this offense from the 42.
I forgot to even speak to you, bro.
To the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every
Come on,
time.
man.
2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Bauman. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long games. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Finds his man. It's Fletcher. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
I know Fletcher is faster than that.
Running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the string.
Crowd is turning it up a notch. Fights off the defender. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team.
Hope y'all having a good morning.
They fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard. So you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, K.
All right, let's play some D.
How about the design of the play? Doing a great job.
Play some defense.
Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is, and get into the end zone.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And we've reached the end of 1. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Throws for the tight end.
See, that's what I'm talking about. The ball is in the air. The ball is in the air.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. So they're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Miller with the ball. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Grab near the marker. It's Horton. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow.
He's out of bounds.
Right at the 37-yard line. A good
He's out of bounds, bro.
to get things going.
What the heck are you doing?
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete to the left. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This guy is special, and Alabama's had a lot of them. Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, Jerry Jeudy, who could make a huge play at the drop of a hat.
Yeah, big plays down the field. You get
what you move for?
It'll be a home run anytime he touches it. When you start mentioning those names, it just shows you the explosive nature. Everybody you mentioned, you know they can run right by you and hit those home runs, and so far, he's making some big plays in this ballgame.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical
Right there in
pass
position,
defense.
man. Come on. The ball is in the air, dog. The ball is in the air. Pick it off.
Wants to throw again. Finds his tight end. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chain.
And I like that 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the 1st down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Alabama quickly back to the line. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. It's complete on the right side. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. It's 4th and 8, and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown tie! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man.
I put you in the middle 3rd and you not even.
On your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He will not get there. Brought down at the 1, and the 2-point try is no good. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd
Man,
is
it's so annoying.
after that last drive. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Got you guarding the middle 3rd.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Daniels. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game
It's
there.
just insane to me.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Caught near the sticks. It's Bauman. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they got it out to the 40, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw, it's back. Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the
I'm being told you to get rid of the ball.
down he goes at the 30.
I'm being told you to get rid of that ball.
Try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. And that's going to fall to the ground.
Of course you drop it.
That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he...
There he goes. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. It's fourth down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Might be calling a hot route. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And back to the air on second down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets one fly deep. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Going the other way, he's got room. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half.
They act different when the facts change. I'm not with the tip attack games. In my own league, I don't chase games.
But as you do the last time, y'all was out of position.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense.
Now how could that be? Talking about who can be talking about me. Feeling like stretch where I got all this reach. Feeling too blessed when I step on these beats.
Looking to throw, it's back. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Nice job reeling in that catch. And listen, when you say Miami Hurricane football, to me, I think about burners at the receiver position. Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Santana Moss, Reggie Wayne, who I played with in the Senior Bowl. These guys could not be covered one-on-one. And this dude here in this offense today, he causes the same kind of problems. Really, really good route runner. He always seems to get open.
Swinging for the fences, I might leave it in the sun. Every pitch a home run. Stack a couple tickets just to leave it to my son. Take it back while I be gone. Small city kid couldn't dream a bigger one. A marathon, never run. Check the scoreboard, how I'm feeling like I won.
And the Hurricanes will try to punch it in on first and goal. From the gun. Rushes on him. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Touchdown, Hurricane! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
There we go.
And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. The give is to Miller. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming.
Ah, come on.
Connection in the defense, putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, this is a big
What kind of animation was that? I'm trying to get him to go for the pick.
Getting the turnover, right? You just threw an
That is crazy, bro.
Down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
Back to throw, it's Simpson. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
I'm trying to get him to go for the pick.
Calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan, limiting him so far.
Gotta reward us.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Got to start rewarding us.
Alabama pushing the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Might as well give it to him again. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Alabama with a multitude
I ain't with all that.
on 2nd and short.
I ain't with all that no huddle.
From the gun, he leads him with the back. Drag down, but they'll move the 6 for a 1st down.
And team's still
They
gonna do it.
moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play
Good deal.
at the 37-yard line.
Good deal.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
They'll move the tight end. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds the tight end. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet.
A 2nd and 18.
Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18. And
A 2nd and 18, man.
that throw is
Man.
a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because
That's just
so many
insane.
guys have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
To the ground to try to move the chains. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Spits it out to the back. Reels it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Typical.
They're set to
Drop a pick.
off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
They let the opponent score. Typical. Never fails.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard
Never fails.
line. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. Got room at the 35. Wide open on the right. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of
Any other time, that would have been a touchdown.
With that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
The Canes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Got it in the middle. It's Bauman. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18.
Not the ball.
Zone, he's going to throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to throw. It's Beck. Unloads to the right. Pulls it in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Buying some time. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Moving out to the right. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. They move on top here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Y'all got to give us a stop, man.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
We gotta get a stop. Got to get some type of a stop.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here.
Why are you moving? What up, Loaf?
Wants to throw on 1st down.
Got him!
He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Looking for a man. It's Simpson. That's caught. It's working. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him
Nothing doggone drag routes.
Defense just has to do a better job in coverage, guys. They did a great job taking away the quarterback's initial primary target, but then they left that guy completely wide open. Somebody busted on the back end.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Alabama quickly back to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Sends it downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
The sure hands, it's Williams. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. We asked earlier this week who's your favorite receiver, and of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
The run from the shotgun. He breaks it.
Man, come on.
Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. 2nd down coming up. Leaves it with the back. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. Just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
You want to talk about building a drive around a guy, first on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the air, it's Simpson. He wants it all. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
Point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. To start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions with C zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Fires to the big fella. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air, it's back. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like force.
What the?
Picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
It's such a fine line.
He open, just hit him. Why would you throw it over his head? And the pass lights up green.
This one might cost him.
Signaling a perfect pass. Man, this game is so freaking trash, man.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Got a man, it's Williams. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. This is not a time to pad your stats. Looking to the big tight end. One last incompletion, and that'll do it. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in.
Yet again, another day of why did I get on this game?
This win just means more. I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big
I promise you, whenever I take time off or wait for this game, I don't miss it. Madden CFB, I don't miss it. Because it's stupid stuff like that. This gameplay mechanics is so freaking terrible. The pass lights up green and yellow, signaling it's a perfect pass. The dude is open, and you overthrow him. Well above his head, well enough for the DB to be able to pick the ball off. This game is so trash game, man. Trash game. What's up, N.O.? He definitely spent money on this squad.
FIU will kick it off to get things underway. ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Morton. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
That's a great example of him understanding where everybody is on the field, because that wasn't the guy he wanted to throw it to, but he knew he was going to get hit. He had to get rid of it quickly, dumped it off, and he let his guy go make a big play for him.
To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. And this defense wanted to get off the field on the opening drive, keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right, on defense. Early in this game on the opening drive, you're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand saying, look, this is who we are. This is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. And a play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes the rest of the team.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
I do believe I told you to do something else, and you just went.
In the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can
Goodness,
see,
man, do what I tell you to do.
Ability after the catch. This guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. FIU pushing tempo.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a every throw the windows.
Run is part of their game plan. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First down we did.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Oh, they're after him. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Trying to do it on the ground. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a 1st down for FIU. Ball just inside the 10 at the 9-yard line. It's 1st and goal and looking for the first score. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Of course it works.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll try to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, FIU. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah line. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. He'll run into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the trickery pays off.
Playing against the sweat.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Morton. Got it in the middle, it's Boston. Crosses the 35. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. We reach the break. It's FIU with the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided, in the biggest games of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that one.
And the Buckeyes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. The Buckeyes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking for a man. It's Morton. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. A great catch and run for 6. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way. Looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. Slides. The quarterback doesn't throw it away. Instead, the defense forces a loss. So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. Coming out with it, it's Sanders. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stops at the 14. reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Sends it back in motion. The jet sweep pass. Hard running there. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially in the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Stewart.
That's the whole point of me putting you right there, the guard to middle third, and you not even interest.
First downs is that just on this drive. We're going to have to get the training staff to
Promise you, I hate this game sometimes.
And get some bananas, and we better stay hydrated because at this rate, the defense is going to play way too many snaps.
From the gun, the ground game. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling.
Oh, he's got some space. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so...
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He runs into the end zone on the fake. What a gutsy call to come up with the...
What's up, Funky?
They got the late touchdown on the board now. About to
I wasn't even paying attention. How long you been here, bro?
The defense can keep them from answering. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The give to the single back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do
2 minutes.
much, and the defense made him pay. They get a massive, massive sack, and this offense loses a ton of yards.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive
About to
will
end
the
this
play
game in a
calling
minute.
be? Dropping back, it's Stewart. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. On the run, deep down the right side. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And you don't see this very often.
You finally let me get a pick.
See these guys rush the quarterback most
Thanks
of
for
the
that.
time. But how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. The Buckeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't.
Breaks into the open. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The offense set for a first down play. To throw, it's Stewart. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
That should have been a pick.
Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver
should have been a pick.
In the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed.
Pick the ball off, man. All this batting down is
quarterback was going to try to take
just giving them more time.
That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that.
Just giving them an extra possession.
This is a design run. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on third and long.
Dude. Why did you go over there?
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Throwing right. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for.
Man, this is how we do it. Defensively, you go into halftime, you make adjustments. You talk about, we've seen them do this, we've seen them do that. Let's get ready for it. Let's have a plan. Plan executed. You could tell they knew what was coming, did a great job defensively, forcing an interception right out the gates to start the second half.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, you can see the
now you want to call the same play over and over. Same defensive play over and over.
Scoreboard, they've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now.
These dudes don't be good.
Like it was that time, throwing the incompletion.
Freaking cheeser, man.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You could tell, hanging in there. He knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
Back to throw, it's Morton. That pass is well off.
I got you in the block, man.
Trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down.
Come on, man.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
Done. I swear I hate this game. I'm sitting here pressing X for him to hike the ball. He ain't even snapping the ball. Just holding on to it. I know. That's why I didn't want to play. That's why I didn't want to get on here.
Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway.
Nothing but sweats. And these sweats are what's making the game terrible. Because all they want to do is spend money, bust packs, get all the freaking best players, and do all these freaking cheese plays.
Dropping back, it's Jordan. Here's a hit. Hit hard as he
That's why I prefer.
first down pass and it
That's why I prefer Riggs, but even on there is terrible.
Sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Quickly out to the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay.
You don't get rewarded for the opponent
That last completion to the tight end,
calling them making a bad play, throwing the ball in coverage.
Here's the pressure. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first.
Don't even pick it off. He drops the pick, or the ball is batted. The ball is swatted. The ball's still in the air. The defender is right. The defender is right there in the area, and you don't even try to go for the pick.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 40.
This game is trash.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
The Knights are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's
The fact that he was even able to get that ball right there, this is crazy.
Short of the first down. The Knights can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, This guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for this dude.
Snagged in the middle. It's Hansen. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. 2nd and goal for the offense. Just keep slinging it. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Knights! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They get set for the point after. We have the first score of the game. The fake, and he wants to throw.
Another chooser. Another chooser.
An 84-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on.
But hey, if it works, keep doing it.
And he'll bring it back. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Quickly to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after you. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Snap it to the back. Slithers into space. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And that is just an attitude run. Running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll ride the hot hand. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
I'm not falling for that.
Going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got it. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down.
He tried to do that cheesy fake field goal.
You've got to be able to get rid of that.
That's why he called a timeout.
Opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Making a play like that to open the drive can really get them under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Across the 45. Out across the 45.
Now that should be a late hit.
At the 46-yard line, a big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Bringing the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit.
This just may be a short string.
A little bit more. Whether it's screens,
Are you kidding me?
whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
Just may be a short string.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Gives it on the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Jordan. He's got him. On the move at the 30. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. The short hands, it's Austin. And just a short, safe
Should not have got that ball right there.
They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Royer. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Knights will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got him there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Into the house. Touchdown, UCF!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll go to the counter.
And this offense on first.
Wait, the Broncos did what?
And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something to get going, to get started.
Whoa.
They kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Broncos just got Jalen Waddle.
Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. The play action fake. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half.
Green light, let's get it. I'm a future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light, let's get it. I just win.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
I got the recipe. I got the flow. I got the remedy. I know they do. I know they envy me. Feet on the floor. What they gonna say now? We came along from last place. Bottom to top of the fast pace. Out of this serve, I get touchdown. I take a loss, get it back 8. I'm in the gym putting numbers up. You never there, you got bad tricks. Never excuses or cover-ups. Learn from the losses and bad breaks. Green light, let's get it.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half. So now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Looking to pass. It's Morton. Under fire. He'll get rid of it. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
That ain't where
Nice
you
job by the
supposed to
defense.
go.
They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one up. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort.
I'm done, man. I'm done. I'm done. I'm so done. I'm done. Cut is fun for building your team. That's about it. But I'd rather play Riggs. I'd rather deal with the cheese heads on road to the CFP, and adjusting to be able to stop them than deal with sweats on cut. I'm just no. It's gonna be my last game. I'm not with it. I'm not with it. I'm not with it. Game is so bad. So terrible. And people that play like that just making it worse and worse. To the point where it's not even enjoyable anymore. In fact, we ain't even in the game right now. It's probably just telling me to go and just go on and then stop streaming. Get off the game. It's probably what it's telling me. If y'all are here on Twitch and on YouTube, and y'all was here last night, we had a fantastic stream last night. Fantastic stream. Streaming on YouTube. We were streaming on YouTube Shorts. Hey! Appreciate the bits, you know? Appreciate the bits, bro. Appreciate it. We had a fantastic stream last night, man. We was playing Madden the first time in a while, doing Superstar with my quarterback. How's the games? How's the games? You see my record down at the bottom? Not good. I rather deal with regs. Like I said before I go back to what I was talking about. I'd rather deal with the regs. I'd rather deal with the regs that have cheesy players on that side, on that competitive side. I'd rather deal with them and being able to adjust to stop them from doing those cheesy plays than play cut and deal with sweats. That's buying up all these packs, spending money, getting the best players possible, and just making the game worse. Not just a CFB, but on Madden. I refuse to play MUT on Madden. I refuse. Because I bet you it's worse than this right here. But like I was saying, we had a fantastic stream. We was playing Madden last night. You're doing my Superstar series. I brought that back for we ain't played that in months with my quarterback. Had a lot of fun. Had one of the loyals return. He don't show up for anything else, but he shows up for if I'm playing with his Steelers, with the quarterback, he'll show up for that. So seeing him being able to come back to the streams and comment in the chat that was a good sight to see. Miss seeing them. Don't just support me for your Steelers team, man. Support me with everything else, man. Support me with everything else. But I appreciate you coming last night. We played that. We played about 4 or 5 games, and then we played head to head. It was supposed to be a much longer stream last night, but for some odd reason, my live stream cut out in the middle of the game, and it was a good game too. And I was on open mic. Dude wasn't talking trash. He was a chill person. His first time playing Madden, playing Madden 26 online. Chill vibes, man. Y'all missed it. It was about 1 something. I think it was about 1 something in the morning. Because I was playing. I was planning on stopping the stream at 3 o'clock. So it was going to be a much longer stream because I was going to do head to head for as long as I could. Before I decided to go ahead and lay down, get some sleep before I get the kids ready for school. But after the stream cut out, it just cut out. It didn't just cut out on YouTube, but it cut out on Twitch too. It was just done. But I ended up losing the game 28-21. None of us could stop each other on offense. I get the ball last, to try to tie the game up. I'm in position to score. The wide receiver just drops the ball. He just drops it. Yeah, it just dropped, Funky. It just dropped. I'm like, man, how you gonna drop string? And everything was good too. It ain't like that it ain't like my internet went out, because it didn't, because I was still playing online. It just, for some reason, I'm like, man, because I had it going. We had over, by the time I looked back at my stream, especially on YouTube Shorts, we got about almost 600 views. While my regular stream on YouTube was going up. I'm like, come on, man. Throw me a bone. Well, chat, I guess this is the game universe telling me to just go on and get off the game. Because it did this. It stayed on the screen yesterday for like 20 minutes. So I had to end stream and restart it yesterday because it did this exact same thing. It stayed at this screen. So yeah, that's what happened with that. So I don't know what I'm about to do, but I guess I'll rest. I'm trying to get as much streaming as I can on YouTube in the morning, because next week is spring break. So the kids will be out of school for spring break. And not only that, I will be on vacation. I took my vacation. I went ahead and took my vacation. I forgot to mention that yesterday when we had that conversation. What I revealed, what's been going on, and why I took a mental health day Friday. I forgot to reveal that I took my vacation because it was either that or I wasn't gonna be paid for it. So might as well just go ahead, take the vacation, get off of it, work the last few days and all that. So next week will be a much needed relaxation. So there probably will not be no streams in the morning next week. So we'll have the late night chill streams next week, but probably no streams in the morning. As for tonight, we're gonna be streaming on Twitch. Might stream on Kick 2. Probably not gonna be streaming on YouTube because Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays are the days that I play the variety of games. And if you are watching, I have a second channel that I'm trying to build. The second YouTube channel is going to be where the games that I play on Twitch, like the variety of games that's not sports games, Those games will be on. I think I did that wrong. Not only will I be streaming it on Twitch, but I'm gonna be streaming it on that channel too. But I have to have over 50 subs to be able to stream on that channel, and it's not popping up. But let me go ahead and end it right here. Ain't nobody in there. Great. Ain't shit ain't pop up. That's my second channel. So if y'all would do me a favor, go ahead and subscribe to that channel. I have to have 50 subscribers to be able to start streaming on that channel. So the games that I play, like God of War, Spider-Man, Horizon, any other Call of Duty, Battlefield, fighting games, any other game that's not sports related that I stream on Twitch is gonna be streaming on that channel. But this is a W stream. As far as streaming and hanging out with you guys, as far as gameplay wise, freaking trash. Freaking sucks. So we're gonna end it for now. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I usually stream for about 2 or 3 hours. Sometimes 4 in the morning, but hey, you see what I'm dealing with. And you saw the gameplay. What can you say? Can't win them all. Can't win them all, but you would expect these types of games. You expect EA to give you at least a fighting chance, but no, they don't. They don't, because they gameplay mechanics is so freaking trash, and it's not gonna get any better at all. I hate to say it. It's not gonna get any better at all. So if y'all are waiting for a CFB 27, like me again, if y'all are waiting for Madden 27, like me again, might just shelter your expectations. Will the presentation be better? More than likely. Will we have better immersion? Yeah. Will we have better equipment? Probably. Will we have better gameplay? No. We will not have better gameplay. We will not have better gameplay. We're not gonna have no better gameplay until EA drops this outdated Frostbite engine that they've been using for years. The same Frostbite engine that they use for Battlefield and Star Wars Battlefront. That same freaking engine. Same engine. So until they drop this outdated Frostbite engine that they using for simulation football, gameplay is not gonna be better. It's gonna be the same gameplay. It's gonna play exactly the same. The AI is still gonna do stupid stuff. The cheesers and the sweats is gonna find every opportunity to exploit the weaknesses. Still gonna have no eyes, no picks. You still gonna have the defenders not reacting when the ball is in the air, or not reacting fast enough when the ball is in the air, not reacting fast enough when the runner is right there to right there for you to make the tackle. Offensive line is still gonna do this outlandish pass blocking and run blocking capabilities. They still gonna let the edge rushers and the linebackers just blow right by them, just go right through them. They still gonna split right in between two linemen that's literally right there. Just go right in between them, just brush past them to get to you. That's still gonna happen. It's still gonna happen. But we just rambling, because obviously we're not gonna be able to get a game in right now. So we're gonna go ahead and end stream. Appreciate y'all coming. 504, appreciate you coming. Thanks for the bits. Who else came? Woo, appreciate you coming. Low Thuggin, appreciate you coming, bro. Funky, appreciate you coming, buddy. I'll be back streaming tonight on Twitch. So if y'all come by the stream, we'll be streaming on Twitch. Starting a new game. So see y'all then. Peace out, y'all. Yep. Have a good day. Have a good night. Take care. Stay out of trouble. Don't do nothing that I wouldn't do. And as always, take care of your mental health. Take a mental health day. Go for a walk. Go for a bike ride. Go to the gym. Work out. Read a book. Do something. Anything that helps relax your mind. Just take care of your mental health. You can't stress that enough. Because your mental health is important, and only you are in control of it. Don't let anybody else control your mental health. Don't let anybody else control your emotions. You are in control of your emotions. So it's up to you. But you are not in this alone. Don't do it by yourself. Always have help. Have a circle. Have a tight, closed knit circle, and keep it like that. Don't let anybody else in. Just keep that circle. So, peace out, y'all.